Mugusie. Moncho mulgereria nago kwana ndonzi asobereta se margoba yabono ndo chibuna Amayia Chinsa Ikomi chiabono margoba ngakenda ngo kwaligania semesa ya mangana mayankuma nyala bereka wateka senchera yobwenge nyira na manga to kwaligania na boigo asensemelia yomuno webimanyererio nigo terenere Joshua autaka to kuchiko kumanya asenchera yobwenge eritriane nkoroko Vincent Onyancha. Nigotoko ya chaka kuruwase kaunti ya Nyamira kera kuri muwaziri bwechisemi Professor George Magoha hanyabereka gotare kaunti ya Nyamira anene kuligereria na kibero beretia somoro belyo CBC nabako kuligereria igoro na kibero beretia samatema guchiokolekana matemwa manene ya KCPE na KCSE magoka ukwana kuruwase nseme yuniga boliri abarokia na bigaborokiwa gotabana wabonde bwensi ya samatema lebosio asekerenga bunanige kalenda ya matemu yabe se kalenda skuru yabete goturubani gwa ase mwaka weta kubwatikano watika kwebinyinyi ebya COVID-19 kaukana kuruwase eskuru ya sekondari ya Sengeramanga nigate birubuna bune serikali igo yero bereti asenchira yogo chiko korama temu na boiga soko bwatera na ensemo yomuroberi yomo yo CBC igaya kwana yekrare koigora ibirasibinya ebigo chiko tumeka asumuroberi o CBC ekerogo chiko chaka bene.
You are not going to slow us down. When the buildings have been completed and inspected and received by us, I don't want to hear a situation where there are about 50 classrooms which are ready and they cannot be commissioned because you have not signed certain papers. I would want this to be taken in the context in which it is meant. That we are not going to be running around like stupid idiots and then you sit on something that will not move forward.
Nago tigana na yugo ikaranda samanganande arengeti goro yokunregwa bono bunenchire moyo koro kunregwa gose chenda based violence ni gobono abali kyamangana abagenda banyara konyora maigerio asobaganio yomo ime yomo chobosongo asomoje goyo abatani aoni go banyara goikirana anene abali kibamangana na boigo nabali batenete ensemo yeli chiko go baikirana asensemeyo wakona kurenseme ni go bate abuna enchire moyo konyara konyoro wene neli abantu bonse kubwaterana asenchira yokonyara gukora okunregwa okogendetse kwanike wa chinsemo ao
lituko lya lero nigo twabwate umuyiga twale gusanga amona abana abaralia baito bagusi chinyomba chonse kiri choburali kire gusi nenga nene twabwate twale kukwanira nigo yalenge igoro ya egendo tokoroka nga gender based violence na effects ya twalire on mental health ya bantu baito so kurumambia twakwanire asobwagale amangana ya gender based violence na mental health challenges ya moya abatwaila itimono negento kyo kwerusyo bogima
Nabo igo umuliki obotambe kurwaze wizara yobochinu susani muchache ni gaga ndiyo kubwatana kurwase serikali nabo gudetinya getalishi abanyene bunencheremo yokonyara goikerania amagaseganga ya serikali ya somurobelio ubokonyoro bokorrebwa kurwache serikali muchache ni gate birabuna egangene ya serikali bono no kubwaterana asogokine birongo byobochenu asense ya Kenya.
I recognize the health of women in an equal social divided right as a right to a divided from our traditional blue chip business investments. We can only draw dividends from where we have put our money. I challenge us to invest in improving the health of our women in Africa. And I reiterate to us what we all know, that investing in the health of women is not only the right thing to do, but is also a smart catalyst to the economic growth of a nation. And that was said here by other speakers before me. Honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, the road to this symposium has been one that's been long and busy since the first symposium of this kind in 2016. And during that time, we have pitched tent in several cities in Africa to explore the best ways to tap into our collective strengths, both in the private and the public sector, as critical movers of a shared goal towards a better, responsive, and resilient health system for our people, and especially women, defined by guaranteed health equity within our borders. We have held that health is not a government-only agenda. It is upon this recognition that we meet here today to forge transformative partnerships that will harness the strengths and competencies that are inherent in the public sector and in the private sector, while scoring the very best lessons from each other and enabling each of us to put their worthy contribution on the table for us to create a resilient, quality, universal health coverage system for better health for our women.
Nabo go chinga kechu first lady Margaret Kenyatta ni ganyarega gotebuna enchiranera raba subata wente kolendo anasense moyo bochenuka ukwana asomojega wentunde ya gatano na kabere boro ngoro Afrika oyoko baleta abasubati yamo nigo Margaret Kenyatta tebirebuna nigerebi yabasubati kuligere gwana konyarago konyo kabecheno asekiria tebirebuna serikali nigebegete birengo bisaine aseganga yogo chikonyoro murobelio olio manyakantebuna universal healthcare anasa abasubati elikonyaro kolendo kurwa
We have all come to appreciate the importance of a strong health system. We are also united in the urgent need to reinforce our collective efforts in addressing the risks that threaten the gains we have made in women's health. This symposium also highlights the growing importance of collaboration and partnerships. The model of my Beyond Zero initiative is built on this same idea. It has been the defining principle and contributor to the success of the work. Our commitment to support the government to achieve the universal health care remains a pivotal part of the initiative's work. Forging relationships and bonds has been the backbone of our shared vision. It has helped us to collectively work towards the achievement of Sustainable Development Goal 3, good health and well-being. We have been privileged to collaborate with the private sector through the Beyond Zero Half Marathon, which has contributed towards accelerated action for access to quality healthcare through the purchase of fully equipped medical mobile clinics distributed in all 47 counties in Kenya. The investment in mobile clinics was geared to improve access to healthcare by serving the vulnerable and marginalized in hard-to-reach communities whose populations are less likely to access health facilities.
Na gotigara boiga samangana rengete amangana yobo chenu ni gobono murai wenzo muskoro Kenyatta chinga kechi nere abereka ukwana na kuligereria iguru ya maroira gende tokoba chandaba ntabange aiga asensi ya kena boigo ase orogongo Africa uruka ukwana litokolegoro kurwase county ya Nyeri igate betebuna abantu obwete kubwatsigwa anene asensi ya Kenya asokurwania maroira raretiro muchando asichinse chinyinge ka ukwana bugoro ni ganya ratakagote abuna uburoire buno uburoire bwa TB enyamore na boigo na malaria ngati ya maroire aberega koba ego sose koba gosabange asorongo Africa na boiga sense ya Kenya egento rwatebire buno baguchikomurekera na gukwanera asokunyara gokinyo bochenu asense ya Kenya.
In the 6th replenishment cycle, my administration contributed $6 million and we plan to enhance our commitment for the 7th replenishment cycle in support of the Global Fund. I call upon all implementer countries to remain at the forefront of championing and advocating for a successful 7th replenishment of the Global Fund. The replenishment cycle comes at a time when economies globally are faced with the challenge of the COVID-19 pandemic. This pandemic has underscored the need for global solidarity to curb not just COVID-19, but to curb all diseases that afflict our people. It is clear that increased investment in strong community and health systems is needed now more than ever before if we are to tackle both prevailing as well as emerging diseases. Equally important and urgent is the need to build our continental capacity to manufacture commodities for sustainability and resilience. And this calls for all of us as a continent to talk in one voice to ensure that our homegrown solutions and strategies are adopted in the fight against these diseases.
Opomo bwauka bakorawa n'umurebe kyama kwa Pastor Kalonzo Musyoka ni gobondo ba mwaliganiri umurebe kyama kia UDP omanyikata buna jirongo haso kwebwatani ase kyama ekyo bakuwa na somo yego yomo maiga yogo ikirana somo yego baletama bajumbe be kyama kia United Democratic Party ni gobate abuna ni go jirongo abwato bwasiora na ni garachikonya konya NCA ya Kenya ni go chinga kichwanyara komoko bokona gotebuna asekero kende Jones kiliara chikoboria ni oka bagucha
even those things that were done wrong by other people, losing their head and blaming it on Cyrus Jirongo. Today we are here to tell Kenyans, this is the real Cyrus Jirongo, the true liberator of this country. I've listened to your wonderful speech, and you see, in Oka we believe that as one Kenya lands, we are strong as our constituent parties. Today I want to congratulate the delegates of UDP for making Oka proud. We need to give you a big, big clap. Perhaps up to this point, not many Kenyans would have wanted to run on UDP ticket as MCAs, as governors, as senators. And I see that Shira, some people are shouting CJ for governor. I said in Lugari, whatever seat it is that Cyrus Jirongo would want to go for, even if it's for the president, let him have it. I have my reasons for it. For the short time I've known him, I've not as been close to him as Gideon Moi over the years, but I know how many of you remember YK92. Cyrus built some names which today remain ungrateful to him.
Na gosuka mutsuene libuna hababwatani na boigo abajumbe kurase kyama kia PNU kerense yo kabiru murebense Mwai Kibaki niko banyara komera litukolia lero asensemo ya Bomas of Kenya me county ya Nairobi bakomera asenseme yo asabwatani a banyara wekirana niko chinga chichio oyore omo governor kuru ase county ya Laikipia anyara kobolia obomo bokanyara kwebwatani na azimio la umoja aseganga yogoso ansemo ya siasa na kumubwatsira Moro Odinga.
Destiny is knocking at your door today. Destiny is knocking at your door, saying to you, open your door, join hand with others. Join hand in others into Azimio and form the next government of the Republic of Kenya. Do you agree? Wana PNU munakubali? Munakubali? Ladies and gentlemen of PNU, destiny is once again knocking at your door, asking of you, join with others to build on the incredible work that has been achieved by His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. To build on that work. And yesterday, wale mulikuwa huko Sagana, muliona, na ilisemwa wazi mchana, kazi ambayo serikali hii ya Mheshimiwa Uhuru imetekeleza. Na ndiyo sababu sisi wana PNU na wasihi tujiunge na wengine, tujenge serikali ya mwaka ujao kuanzia Septemba mwaka huu, kusudi we build on the success that has been achieved so far. So let us reimagine a Kenya of production, and we, the party of Vision 2030, we, the party of Mwai Kibaki, we gathered here.
Monchu muligereria hayonsi ni gara senchera yo wenge na mangato watu kualiganira kolendege koragensemo ya bono maragoba inge na semese nkumanye aina anda mange nyurobo na ekia makere kia UDP banyara bakomera na Ase University ya Multimedia na mange bakwandra na boigo etureti ya bagaka kuruase county ya Bometi kubomera no mugavana we county ya Parichok na boigo noyo kaberu mugavana we county ya Isaac Ruto na reba kwandra gose gekoragense yemo aywa munanda manga seriboni nyare ko sansamuranira na kukumanya senchera boikirani wali mwesto watera na SMS ya mangana maya nkobakira mbyemono nayo muligeria soko charako ya tengera kurwa Ndizi TV obwansubo mugosito watu gwetera nsemo ya mtandao nsemo ya Facebook Ndizi TV News na bagensemeli ya YouTube na bakotonya rubuna Ndizi TV News tumira nsemo aina mange nyare kokumanya nsemo yomuno we manyiriri igotwalengenere Joshua Auta litera na Nkruko Vincent Onyancha.
Muligereria bwe television ya Ndizi TV vono na bukura yubunchuria bwao ase television ya Ndizi TV chinka kichindi chonsi elio wikere abaligereria kurochi county sana na ibire echuchira sorogo nkorwa Nyanza na boigo Rift Valley akisimi ase namba